Hey, welcome back guys to part 2. So from the church in Remake, we're just going to head outside and we're going to grab a monster. But it only appears at night time this one, so we need to head into the inn and we need to rest until night time. But once in the inn, we're going to come in this drawer out the back and get that item. And then head over to the innkeeper. Yeah, just choose to rest a while and choose until night. Yep, until night guys. Yeah, make sure it's until night and not dusk or dawn, for example, because they do actually count as different times of day in terms of making monsters appearing. So make sure you rest until night. And then come over here to the fountain and you find this little creep hiding in the bushes. Just approach him and assuming you've got a monster wrangler, you should automatically recruit him. There you go, Harry. Harry the little monster. So once you've got Harry, now you're going to head into this house to the west. Inside here we're going to find a mini medal. Yes, in this pot. Yes, you've got a mini medal inside that pot. And in this drawer in the top right corner is a turban. Once you've got them, head outside and take a left onto the world map. There's a few other things there which are important. I'm going to get them later, so we have to return to the castle later on anyway for another trophy. We need another item to do it first, so we'll just grab the important stuff later when we're going to the castle, probably in part 3. So once here guys, just head over to these soldiers and get through a dialogue. Afterwards, you can loot that barrel on the left for some holy water and then take the north exit. You'll see the sparkle to the north. Just make your way over to that guys, grab another sparkle spot. Come to this rock in the middle, one of the secret spots. On this barrel to the right you'll find some strong medicine, and in this pot to the left of the centre big rock you'll find a ring. Loot them and then take a left exit because we're going to be heading to the west next. The next stop will be the Remake outpost. You can't quite progress through the area yet, but we just want to unlock it for a fast travel option, so when we are ready to progress we can just warp straight back there. So come in here, we'll get a mini medal here as well. So grab this pot. Yes, you'll find a mini medal inside, and a bit further to the left guys there'll be another rock with a special medicine. Grab that and then head back over to the world map. So yeah, now we can walk back to this area later once we have what we need to progress. Now we're going to be heading northeast to the kind of like sand area. I'm going to make our way north to the next town. I'm still fleeing from battles. We'll be getting to that dungeon soon, which I mentioned in part 1, where you're going to be getting like over 108 experience from each battle. It's going to be really nice. So yeah, grab that sparkle spot there guys, and then carry on northeast after getting that one. And we're going to another secret spot in a second. This secret spot will have a monster inside it. To progress the story, you kind of only have to go towards the east area of the map. Of this continent which we're on at the moment, the southeast bridge, but there's a few optional areas you need to explore in terms of trophies, so we need to do them, kind of like little side quests. So yeah, there's another monster guys, Gobblebert, in the secret spot in the sand area. So approach him for him to be rescued, and then around back of the tree you'll find another item. Grab them and then take the north exit back to the world map. Right, now we're going to head to that village in the distance. Yep, Korriv or something it's called. The monster here only appears in dusk. So we're going to head over to the inn first, to the right. Yeah, if you find these monsters keep running away from you, yeah, in that barrel there guys, it's some coins. Yeah, if you find these monsters keep running away, it might be because you do not have a monster wrangler. Yeah, so once in the inn, grab the necklace of immunity from that chest. The drawers, and grab a plain clothing from them drawers as well. Come over to the innkeeper guys and rest until dusk. Yeah, if you don't have a monster wrangler, sometimes you have to use a specific item or specific ability in order to prevent the monster from running away. But normally if you've got monster wrangler you don't need any of them. You just approach him and you recruit him automatically. So yeah, once it's dusk, come over here. You see this kind of like jellyfish looking type enemy, a heelfish I think it's called, or Healy. But yeah, approach him and you recruit him, guys, into your team. That's it, that's another monster in the bag. Now we're going to head to the bar, but we're going to go around the back of it because there's like a secret back door. You can see it on the minimap, but you can't actually see it on the game screen. So once near, on these drawers to the top left, you find a fur hood, and in this barrel on the bottom left will be another mini medal. Once you've got the mini medal, leave the bar area. Now we're going to head over to the church, guys, and in the graveyard we're going to find another mini medal, and then we're going to warp back to the very first town in the game. Because now we've got more than 8 mini medals, we can get the edged boomerang, which is basically a boomerang weapon, but it does more damage. It's like the next upgraded version of the normal boomerang. So yeah, grab that mini medal from that bottom right gravestone, and then once you've done so, guys, use the Chimera wing and warp to Alihan. Once you spawn in, this next monster we're going to be finding, he only spawns in the daytime, I think it is. So we're going to come to the inn once you spawn into Alihan, and we're going to warp until, we're going to rest until dawn. Do not rest until overnight or until noon, otherwise by the time you get to a secret spot for this next monster, it'll be night time. So yeah, rest until dawn. Once it's dawn, head outside. We're going to make our way to the well, which is in the bottom right part of the map. Down here. Remember, this is mini medal, guys. It's a shame you can't warp straight to him. So yeah, you should have 10 medals at the moment, and once you give him, you get a few more rewards, but the one we want is for giving him 8, and that's the edged boomerang. And once you got it, we're going to equip it onto, it's up to you, I'm going to equip it on the main character, and then I'm going to change the equipment onto everybody else, so everyone's either got a boomerang or a thorn whip. Now some vocations can only equip certain weapon types, so we find, for example, there's one character, one vocation which can only equip a thorn whip, or one which can only equip a boomerang. Obviously try to work it so each of them has either a boomerang or a thorn whip. You always want to try to get the weapons where you can hit multiple enemies at once. So yep, there we go. We've got the edge boomerang, 2 normal boomerangs, and the thorn whip. Once done that, you're going to warp back to Korith by using the Chimera wing. And then once you spawn in, it's going to head straight back outside, and now we're going to head west. We will be eventually exploring all of this continent, but we're going to kind of do that in parts. Right now we're making our way to Northeast Dungeon. Once done that, we'll make our way to South, kind of West Dungeon of this part of the continent. Then once done that one, we'll kind of go Northeast, and from there we'll make our way down to Southeast, and then continue on with the story. But yeah, once you're ready on the world map, just make our way northwest to this village, guys. Yeah, this will be Norbik, and at the moment everybody's sleeping there, mega tired. So you want to go in to unlock that as a fast travel option, and then once you've triggered the village, just exit, get back to world map, and now you want to make your way west. We'll begin to that dungeon soon, where we're going to be fighting almost all the enemies we come across. Yeah, you got a sparkling spot down here, so trigger that one. So once you've got that sparkling spot, yeah, come over here to the secret spot. Now you need to come here in the daytime, otherwise this monster will not appear. Yeah, you need to be here in the daytime. So yeah, just approach him, you'll recruit him automatically. Because you already have one of these rabbit type enemies, it will upgrade the level, it will level them up. Yeah, if you recruit monsters of the same enemy type, it levels them up. So this one will go from level 1 to level 2 now, Harry. Right, and they're going to loot that item just over there, the musk, and they're going to take left exit. Now carry on to the left a little bit. We're going to try to go south or west from that secret spot. That sparkling spot over there, you can't access it yet because it's on the lower part of ground. You need another form of transportation in order to access that. So yeah, make your way south or west, and you'll come to another sparkling spot. And there it is. And then from that one, you want to go and enter Fairy Village on the top of the hill. You can't do much in Fairy Village at the moment. I just want to do like what we did in Norvik. I just want to unlock it as a fast travel option. So it's going to enter the village and then exit. You find most inhabitants in the village, they won't talk to you or like sell you items because they don't like humans. But later on in the game you'll get an item which will let you change into something else which they will sell items to. So yeah, don't worry too much. You get the item later in the game, just in case you're curious on why they won't talk to you and what you need to do. Yeah, wait until later. So this is the next dungeon, guys, the underground lake. I'm going to be killing every enemy in here that we come across. Your first battle, I mean, I'm sure you've probably been partaking in more battles than what I have, but because I've pretty much skipped almost every battle, this first one is going to take me just a few seconds to kill them all because I'm doing a very, very small amount of damage. But once I get past this first battle, this one's probably going to knock me up like 2 or 3 levels. We're going to finish this video at about level 10 on everybody average. So we're going to jump up a lot of levels on this one. But yeah, we'll make our way through. I'll show you where all the chests are. The mini medals, there's a monster in this dungeon as well. And of course, any battles along the way. Instead of fleeing, I'm just going to get rid of them all. Out of all these enemies which you can encounter here, the one where you get like 6 orange, it's about 6 orange foxes as your battle. They're the enemy, that's the enemy group which will give you the most experience. Yeah, there's one kind of formation you can get where it's like 6, I don't know the enemy type, their name, but it's like 6 orange, or it might be 7 foxes or wolves, orange ones, and they'll give you, if you kill all them, you'll get like 180 experience, and they're actually quite quick to kill as well. These mushrooms are probably most annoying because they'll keep casting sleep on you. So if you have an accessory or ring which can make you immune to sleep, you might want to wear that. So yeah, I've just gone up from level 1 to level 3. Thief's gone up to level 4. Yeah, and you'll find your main character, he seems to level up a bit slower than the rest. Right, so first battle with one. So get that chest for some gold coins. We'll probably get about 10 or so chests in this dungeon. Yeah, so you don't need to, if you go left, there's a guy there which will give you some dialogue, but there's no items, nothing down there. So to continue you need to go right. Yeah, these wolves, if you kill all these, you get a massive chunk of experience. Yeah, as you can see, I'm doing a bit more damage now. And if you're wondering why there's certain attacks which I'm doing, where it's hitting all the enemies, sometimes that's your vacations. For example, Monster Wrangler, if you put him on tactics, show no mercy, that's kind of what I said to do, just make battles go by quicker. Yeah, my tactics, I just put everybody on show mercy, so all I have to do is choose fight, and then it just automatically attack the enemies with what seems to be the best attack. So yeah, they'll normally use the boomerang or the melee weapon, or if they've got an ability which hits multiple enemies at once, they normally use that one. Yeah, almost every battle in this dungeon is going to knock me up a few levels. Right, so this chest, it's got a mini medal inside. This is the only mini medal in this dungeon, I believe, if I remember. Yeah, the only mini medal in this dungeon. So no need to go through that south east door. That's going to take us where this door takes us to, but they just take you, they bring you into this next room from a different doorway. One will bring you from the left, the other one from the far right. But the things you want in this next room, they're all near the far left door. So that's why we went in via the far left entrance. You find a monster in this room and a chest. This is B2. Yeah, the leveling up menus do kind of take a long time to close. But as you can see, it raises your stats pretty quickly, especially once you're at while you're at a low level. So yeah, where we are now, I think this is basement 2. So that bottom right exit in that previous screen, it'll just bring you into this room, but from the far right. And this is the monster. So approach that monster, guys, and yeah. Funny name for a monster, Anthony. So yeah, recruit Anthony into your party. Right, and then you're going to loot his chest. Yeah, come up here. And now we're going to take this path next. Now in this room, you see that like little shrine place in the middle? That refills your HP. Of course, if you've got it on the lowest difficulty, you don't need to go there. But if you're playing on high difficulties, yeah, go to that shrine if you need to. It'll refill your MP and your HP. I know it does refill your HP anyway. I'm not quite sure about MP. But yeah, it definitely refills your HP. And in the next video, part 3, we're going to be doing like we did in part 1. We're going to be running from all battles again. Then probably part 4, we might get in a dungeon where we're going to get a massive chunk of experience again. And we'll just go. We'll probably do that every part or so. There's just a big dungeon which gives us a good chunk of experience, and we'll just kill enemies in that one, which is going to be a more efficient way to kill enemies and level up. Yeah, the dungeon we're going to be doing in part 3. The experience you get is less than the experience you get in this dungeon, but there's actually a boss at the end of that one which gives you like 1,000 experience, which is quite nice. Yeah, so you want to take the top part first. There's a fork at the top. It takes you to 2 dead ends, but each one has a chest. So loot that chest and then the one on the top left, and then we'll take the bottom left exit. Yeah, next video we'll get like 2 trophies. We're gonna get we'll do this optional dungeon. We'll kill a boss at the top. We'll get an item. You have to give the item to somebody else, and then we'll get a trophy. There'll be another trophy you get. We might actually be doing that one. It's for waking up the residents of Norvik, but we're going to be doing that in this video. Oh yeah, but you also get another trophy for killing the boss, which we're going to be killing in part 3. Yeah, he gives you a trophy. We'll probably do a few of the monsters arenas, just because we're going to be close by. Also, I might do all the monsters arenas at the same time, because the problem is if you're not playing on lowest difficulty, they could be a little bit difficult, depending on your monsters which you've recruited so far. So when it comes to monster arenas, they might be better to leave until you've recruited more monsters, because it's your monsters which fight in that arena, and the more you've got, the stronger they are and the easier it will be for you. But in part 4, I think in part 4 or 5, probably in part 5, that's when we're going to get the form of transportation, which allow us to get around the map a bit quicker. So something to look forward to. So yeah, bottom left exit. And we're almost near the end of this dungeon. There's no boss fight at the end of this one. I don't think there's been any boss yet, has there? Yeah, you can see that the enemy fights are going much quicker now. Now I'm leveling up a bit and doing more damage. But let's exit to the north. This will take you to a dead end, but it's got an item with a steel broadsword. Yes, in the chest. Yeah, some of the monsters, to recruit them when you don't have the monster wrangler, sometimes you'll still need to change time of day sometimes. But some of them you'll need like to use the musk item to recruit a monster, because it kind of hides your scent and that prevents them from running away. Sometimes you might need to use the thief ability called Padfoot, I think that's the name, which will make it so you're a little bit more quiet when you're moving around. Yeah, but when you've got a monster wrangler, you should be able to recruit most monsters without any problem. But that Padfoot ability, we do actually want to get that as a thief, because hopefully it should make it so we have less encounters. So, but I don't think that comes to you like near level 20 of a thief. And with the main character, by the way, if you get him to level 14, he'll learn a spell or ability called Zoom, which will make it so you can access it. It's basically like Chimera Wing, but it gives it to you as like an ability. You'll learn that at level 14. So once you unlock that, you do not have to rely on wings no longer. Yes, you've got 2 chests here, and then we'll want to take the top left path, guys, and take the bottom left exit. Yeah, you will unlock a skill called evac as well. You probably learned that already. I think you learned that at like level 7 or 8 as the main character. That will allow you to warp to the entrance of any dungeon. It doesn't allow you to warp anywhere else, just basically lets you warp to the entrance of a dungeon. Which basically, if you run out of Chimera Wings, you can use that to get to the base a lot quicker than running all the way back down. Yeah, so there's one more chest we want to grab, and that's just down in this bottom left hand corner. There you go. I believe that's the last chest in this dungeon. Yeah, just go back north now and keep going right. Keep taking the right paths at the forks. That's it, and it'll eventually take you to this chest. Oh, this is the last chest, sorry. Yeah, it's got a Chimera Wing inside it. Yes, I know this. That's the last exit to the final floor. Let's get rid of these enemies. Yeah, so this is the last floor. It's actually the same floor where we found that steel broadsword, but this is the bottom part of it. So yes, make way to the end, you'll find a chest with a fairy item inside. We take that back to Fairy Village, we give that to the Queen. She gives you another item, and then you go back to Norvik and you use it to wake everybody up. And you get a trophy. Yeah, killing all this much quicker now just from a few battles. Right, there it is. That's the item we need. So yeah, open the wooden box to find the Dreamstone. Once you've got that, we're going to use a Chimera Wing. Or if you want, you could stick around for a bit longer. If you want to do a bit of grinding, guys, it's up to you. Like I said, level 14, you'll get a ability with the main character called Zoom, which will allow you to basically warp anywhere. Yeah, so use Chimera Wing and warp to Fairy Village once you're ready. Yeah, and like I said, Thief will also unlock a skill eventually called Padfoot, which makes battles less likely. But once you're in Fairy Village, come to around this rock to the west, and around the back of it, guys, you'll find a mini medal. So yeah, grab that mini medal around the back of that big rock. Come to this pot to the right of the item woman. Get an item, and you've got another pot there. Now in the flowers near this pot, just in front of them, you find another mini medal. So yes, interact with them flowers, guys, to find a mini medal. Once you've got that, come into the bottom right building to find the Queen Fairy. Talk with her, guys, you'll give them the Dreamstone, and she'll give you the Wakey Dust. Yeah, once got the Wakey Dust, now we want it to be night time in order to make a monster appear in this town area. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use a Chimera Wing. I'm just going to warp back to basically anywhere with an inn close by, and I'm going to rest until it's night time. Then I'm going to walk back to Fairy Village and get the monster. You don't have to get the monster now. I was going to leave it until later, but I'm worried about forgetting to get it. So I'm just going to do it now quickly. So yeah, back to any inn, rest until night time. If it's not night time already, if it is, great. You don't need to do this. You could just speed up the video a bit to where we get back to village, and I'll show you where the monster is. So yeah, once it's night time, I'm going to use another wing. If you do want to buy more wings, you could buy them from a merchant in Alley Arm, by the way. So yeah, walk back to Fairy Village, and the monster, like I said, it appears at night time, and it'll be on the bottom left corner of the village. And yes, there she is. That skull with like plants growing out of it. Yes, Edgar. Oh no, it's a crow. It's a skull with a crow sitting on it. Looked like plants for a second. on the screen. So yeah, once you've got Edgar in your party, we're going to use a Chimera Wing. We're going to head back to Norvik, and now you can wake everybody up, guys, with the Wakey Dust and get a trophy. So yeah, once spawn in, you'll be asked to use the Wakey Dust. Choose yes, and yeah. Everybody's awakened and get our trophy. Wake, wakey, rise and shine. And we're going to leave it there for that video. There's no church in this area, so not what I can see anyway at the moment. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go into Misk and I'm going to choose stop adventuring. What that will do, it create a quick save. So yeah, choose stop adventuring and it create a quick save like this. And then when we get to main menu, you can just continue from the quick save on the next video. So I'll leave it there, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on part 3.